Ramy, today is August 8th of the year 2021 on the planet Earth, before the advent of faster than light travel, and before we all knew we were in a simulation. I'd like to talk to you about birds today, since apparently I need to be the one to pick the first real topic, as you just decided to explain the rules last week, which totally doesn't count, by the way. Where was I? Right, birds. Never really had strong feelings about our avian feathered friends until recently when I had to start picking up fish guts at work. This probably needs some explanation. I work by a lake. We also have very large trees by this lake. With those trees comes birds, some of these birds very large. Some sort of vulture or carrion, maybe an eagle. I don't know, and to be quite honest with you, I don't really care. The type of bird is not exactly pertinent to the story. What is pertinent is what they do. Sometimes they'll just go scoop up some poor, unsuspecting fish straight out of the lake, take their nice, juicy morsel up to the tree, gut it, and drop the viscera just right down on any unsuspecting cars in the parking lot. Now, getting fish guts dropped on your car is winning quite an unfortunate lottery, but the majority of the fish just fall straight to the ground, which happen to attract quite a lot of flies. Now, nobody wants to get out of their car and see fish guts and flies just laying in the parking lot. As such, it falls to me quite often to clean it up every now and again. Which brings me face to face with a dilemma. How am I going to pick up these fish? Past tense. Now, if it's a full fish, you just use your hands, take a rake, find a shovel, no problem, super easy, just pick it up. But see, guts make you get a little crafty. Now, they'll just slide under whatever implement you attempt to use and smear a bunch of blood and get all over the place and just make your job harder. And you bet your bottom dollar I ain't going in with my bare hands for those. Nuh-uh. What you need is some sort of broom or other object to sweep it up into a shovel, to which you now have another decision to make. What broom do you want to promptly ruin? It's a whole thing. My point is, birds are totally the worst. That's not even mentioning the poop. I mean, one would be forgiven for thinking a bird is just a machine that turns matter into poop and then locates that poop directly onto your car and then makes more poop machines. Plus, there are goose and turkey, which just strut right across the road like nobody's got anywhere to be or anything. And sometimes you just want to run them over and end their career until you realize that that's probably illegal or something. And then there are ostriches. I don't have much to say here. I've never seen an ostrich, but I'm pretty sure they'd be terrifying. I mean, part of me wonders how many of me it would take to take an ostrich in a fight to the death. I'm tempted to say 3, but I might need more. But until we find a cloning machine, I guess we'll never know. And then there are every bird in any video game ever. Birds in video games are always just the worst because they fly, and flying enemies are awful. I'm looking right at you, Outriders. Anyway, I think I got most of the bird hate out of my system. What do you think, Ramy? Should we be making bird prisons instead of bird houses? Maybe rat trap style? A bird hotel? Let me know what you think next week.